What's good? Give me a minute. Let me lower a bit the music. Let me know if the music is too loud once the next track start. Let me turn off the microphone from my end. Okay. Oh, I don't like that track too much. Let me go ahead and skip it. Alright. Hopefully it's better now. I'm not sure how it sounds. Let me know. This is another program, so I don't want to ruin the settings. A bit loud, the music. Let me go ahead and lower it a bit more, like -25. Let me know. Alright. I'm just doing the stream to see who else enters the stream, if they have any questions. And also because yesterday I got a lot of subscribers because of the picture of the 20 woodcutting accounts. Let's go ahead and put my current accounts on stream. I'm gonna play with 10 accounts and all of them will be doing mining. And right now I'm at World 301, but I'm gonna switch to a members world soon. If you have any questions about multi-logging, just let me know in the chat. Of course, I don't know everything about the game, so I really cannot help that much really, but if I know something, then I will let you know. Sure, just go ahead and type it in the chat. I have the chat next to my clients. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bank. Usually I use Alt Escape when I'm getting my outs ready, but since I'm streaming it, I'm gonna use the side-by-side the clients, which is a bit less efficient. But you know, I don't want to mess with the stream setup right now. So one of them was a bit more interesting. Since we as people can only do so much, at what point did you find yourself hitting your limit? Like, you can handle so many accounts. I mean, it depends like how AFK the skills are. Like, if you are doing something AFK and if you are doing something similar to other accounts, then you should have no problem to train yourself to, you know, to get used to it. So it's like, it takes time to get used, but I mean, I was playing up to 42 accounts, which I thought was going to be impossible. I was barely having trouble with 12 accounts until I learned how to play with more accounts eventually. And with practice and patience, I could concentrate more and do like more tasks at the same time. Yeah, I started multi-logging yesterday. I have been playing around with different things. And you know, sometimes you get tired, like after playing some hours, and you start to be less efficient. So it is like, it happens to me a lot. Like I play all day, for example, like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, and then I'm like, you know, like blanked out all day. Like after doing so much, I feel like spaced out is the word. When you do a lot of things at the same time, like you have that feeling after you finish something, and it happens to me a lot. But eventually with practice, yeah, you feel less spaced out and you know what to do. Yeah, it takes time to get used to. Let's go ahead and put on the mining gear, and I'm gonna walk. I always walk to Falador. I don't teleport. I like to walk, I don't know why. I'm just gonna go ahead and deposit everything of my outfits. I usually do this using Alt Escape, which is way faster, but yeah, wanna show you guys everything I'm doing. So I set it up this way. Parade the gang. Yeah, I'm gonna parade it a little bit. Actually, I have also entity hider in the other accounts. Like you can only see the how do you call them, the clan members. You cannot see everything else. And I'm gonna explain why I do it. I mean, in fact, it's the entity hider plugin, and it improves a little bit the performance. And I'm gonna let you know also soon which plugins I'm gonna enable to do Amethyst with entity hider without watching other players. There's a player indicator, and that helps you know where a player location is without actually watching him. You just watch like tiles, color tiles, basically. Let me check if my YouTube is running smooth. Apparently yes, has an excellent connection. I'm not sure if I sent a notification though. So there's only one viewer. I would like to do this on Twitch, but you know, Twitch has an affiliate contract with me, and I'm not sure if doing the same content will be breaking that contract, because they say like they need exclusivity or something like that. Alright, but still, I still can use Alt Escape though, and you're gonna see how and why. So I'm gonna do Alt Escape. I'm gonna type for the prospector outfit. I'm using Alt Escape and then typing, even though I have the clients side by side. So even if you don't have stack clients, you can still use Alt Escape. Alt Escape is not banned because it's a Windows function, but you have to be careful when you stack clients and you do the Alt Escape too fast, because if you click more than once per tick, like 0.6 seconds, then that can be registered as 2 click or 3 clicks at once, depending on the time you click before that tick time, which is 0.6 seconds. And I think that can be a problem with the cheat detection system that Jagex might have. This is just a theory. I don't really know what they use. And there has been some false bans, and some of them say they use the Alt Escape method. Let's get the pickaxe. So you have to pace yourself. Yeah, you have to be like patient. Like you have to, if you use Alt Escape, I would suggest like taking your time, at least one click per second, and don't spam click in the same spot, in the same exact spot. Because if you do it that way, you might also get in trouble to click on the same spot. Like your mouse doesn't move on their end. Probably, I'm not sure. As you can see, my bank is a mess, so that's why I have to search to get my outfit. I really don't have time to organize my bank, and I committed the error to deposit my holidays, to get my holidays items that I don't use anyway. So yeah. Also, I have the globes, type yellow. Alright, GLO. I have the expert mining globes on 8 of the accounts. Another question I had was, is woodcutting still viable to keep bonds on my out since they are low level? Was trying to think of a skill to get up to keep them alive. Here's the thing, if you already have membership, maybe that's, and you have low level, maybe it was better to train on free to play a couple of them before reaching at least, for example, woodcutting. I would not member the accounts until they have 60 so that they can at least do yew cutting, yew tree. So it will be more like you are closer to the magic trees once you have the membership, if you buy it at level 60. Now you need favor, you need Hosidio favor, you also need I think it is only 75% though. So you just need Halcidio's favor. I did it by doing the compost mix. I think it's salpetre and I don't know what's the other thing. You will have to research on that. You haven't checked it. Yeah, it's easy. It's very easy. So that's why I chose wood cutting, because it was kind of it was AFK and low requirements and decent bank to keep the bonds, right? All right, I think we have all the gear we need. We are going to walk to Farador. Let's parade the crew. Let's go ahead and wear everything. In the walk, let's go. We are actually on 306. I would like to go to 302 first. There's 1955 right now, so it should be fine, but I suggest not joining servers that are almost full. I think it's not a good idea to do that, because of a reason I don't want to, you know, talk on stream. It's an exploit, I think some people do. So yeah, avoid servers when they are full or almost full when you are multi-logging. I'm not sure if they fixed that, but it's something that is forbidden, even obviously on the Reddit. And if you know what it is, also please don't type it in the chat. All right. Yeah, it was something to do, like to, I'm not gonna even go into details. I don't want to get in trouble. But I heard on Discord why they put like the 10 account limits and all that. But yeah, it's something that should not be really discussed, as it is very, very bad. Let's go ahead and follow. No, it's not Castle Wars, it's other stuff. Which I don't, it's rumors, like I don't know if that's the actual reason, but yeah, I don't want to risk, you know, spreading. If it's real, I don't want to risk spreading rule breaking stuff. All right, let's go ahead and walk. Let's go ahead and do some walk here around the Grand Exchange just to throw some people. We look like ants. And submit on my main account. Now, there's a big difference. Look at that, the first person. What the fuck? That's the most common acronym. LMAO. What the fuck? I don't know if it can be seen on stream clearly though, because I'm using side-by-side clients. But I recorded a video when I had the 20s wood cutting cape. I started to parade with the accounts, with the 20 accounts. I found a way to have 2 IPs on my computer and have 20 accounts in the same word. But it's something that I don't recommend doing, because you can get your accounts locked, either because of the different region. If you have a different region IP, you should find a same region IP. And you know, there's a limit for a reason, so I don't really use it for regular use. I just use it for pictures, videos, and just trolling sometimes. I'm not using a, well, it can be called a proxy, maybe a VPN. I'm not sure if it's considered a proxy. I'm using a secondary IP on the computer, which I can use using VPN tunneling. Can have up to 2 IPs at the same time by using the filter and filtering per application. And you can have, I can have up to 20 accounts per word instead of the 10 limit. Now, I don't recommend doing that though. It's not officially against the rules, but it might look bad. So I just do it like, I don't do it regularly. I just do it when I achieve, for example, yesterday or 2 days ago, I achieved my 20 wood cutting cape. So yeah, I just wanted to throw people with it and take a picture. But other than that, I don't think I will ever do it again for a long while. Yeah, I won't risk on those high level mining accounts. Yeah, the mining accounts, I use the original IP, so in case I got locked, then it was not on the mining accounts that I regularly use. Alright, let's start to run, boys. You guys are lazy. Let's go. Run. Yeah, bro, I don't know why. I don't know if the notification of the stream. Actually, I have 8 viewers. It's the counter of YouTube. That is wrong. I don't know why. It's lagging on my control panel. Welcome everybody to the stream. Everybody watching, you can ask me anything about multi-logging. Unless you have them for me. Okay. But like I said, I would like to keep YouTube only for videos and stream this kind of content on Twitch, but I don't know, man. I have a contract with Twitch as an affiliate, and I would like to also stream on YouTube. I don't know if I don't know if you guys, if you know or not, but I think you would get in trouble for duplicated kind of content from one platform to another if you are an affiliate. That's why I'm only doing giveaways on Twitch. And I prefer YouTube because I can, you know, save the videos. You know, not only because it's exclusive, but also because I can save the videos for more than 3 months. Twitch deleted me like all the progress I had on the woodcutting accounts, since I had only 12 accounts with less than, I think even less than 90 woodcutting. They deleted all of those videos. I did not know. I did not research. It was my fault for not researching how Twitch works. So I blame it on myself. But yeah, it was kind of crazy when I saw like all of the videos gone. All of the progress that I recorded lost. Hey man. It's Martin, the crazy rune dragon guy. What's good, bro? How you doing today? So you know, Twitch, if you are not a partner, I think you have to be a partner. They don't save your videos for more than 3 months, and that's why I prefer to stream this kind of videos on YouTube, because they show my progress, and I will keep the giveaways on Twitch. Now, I don't stream all the time, because It would be boring. I'm doing the same thing. Good man, soon stream like you, bro. Haha, crazy content. How do they box like that when you stream, or is that actually how your desktop is? Right now, I just arrange my OBS to look better for the stream, because I have an ultra wide screen. So if I put an ultra wide screen stream, then you will have black bars and it will be harder for you guys to watch what I'm doing. I just arrange it to do like a 180p resolution. I included the chat to fill that space. But yeah, I have a widescreen monitor, and I know most people have a different ratio, like 180p, 720p. So I know it would look bad to stream ultra wide. I'll need help when I set it up. Looks dope. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's not that hard to learn OBS. It's like if you have worked on graphic design programs like Photoshop that use layers, it's similar. It's very easy. Now I'm using right now side-by-side clients, but when I go to mine and set up the outs to mine, I usually use Alt Escape. But in this occasion, like, I want to show every window, so I'm doing it for the stream. This is a bit inefficient to do. It is better to use Alt Escape when you are mobilizing your accounts, and also follow each other when you're moving long distances. Today we are going to do 8 Amethyst accounts and 2 Runite outs. I will be using timers to time the spawn time of each Runite or stone. And Amethyst is pretty AFK because I got the expert mining globes. Miyamoto is the only one outside. It's confusing. I really don't do this side by side because it's confusing. I don't even know which out I have to enter the door. I think we got them all in. Let's go to the bank quickly, and I'm gonna enable some plugins that are very useful for what I'm going to do. I'm also going to switch the camera in a way that is easy to mine Amethyst. I'm gonna move the minimap as well. Three 840 resolution is 3440 and 1440 ultra wide. I can do like 1215 without escape or whatever you do. What do you mean by that, Martin? I saw Herblore was good money, so I tried doing like 8 on 6 accounts at once. The thing that I did not like about Herblore is that it's a very viable profit, because you have to buy material to later on sell the unfinished potion, and that varies a lot in your profits. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that good. It depends on the market as well. Sometimes you even lose money if you are not careful and if the market is weird, but it's very rare for that to happen. That hit escape to switch between them. I hit Alt Escape. Can't do them all line up without it. Yeah, I can line them up. If you mean like follow each other, maybe. Alright, so I'm gonna switch words first. Let's go ahead and switch words to different ones. We need different words except for these 2 odds. These 2 odds will be using the same word and try to get the Runite rock, the same Runite rock. So let's go ahead and move to different words on these accounts. And then let's go ahead and we are going to do this. We are going to right click on the compass. I think you need the plugin to be enabled that way. I think it is with cameras. The camera plugin, you should have the compass option. And then you can have, for example, south, east, west. So I'm gonna do west and I'm gonna hit the up arrow to make the camera 90 degrees again. This is the perfect, at least in my opinion, for Amethyst, perfect camera side. Do you have a main that you train or you just do... I'm doing all skillers for now. Since the main is a 99 mining, I'm using it for the Amethyst. But eventually I will have some combat accounts maybe in the future, and I will do quests if I get motivated. I really don't like questing. But maybe I will. Hey, what's good? Lance Clark. Hi, how do I fit 8 on my screen like you? I use 2 monitors. Right now I have my resolution at 4000 by 1674 because I use the NVIDIA control panel to create a higher custom resolution. Let's go ahead and enable on this one the inventory viewer, because we will be hopping on these 2 rune accounts. We will be hopping words. Let's go ahead and put an item so that we can enable this. There we go. Let's go ahead and move the minimaps for the Amethyst accounts to the west, I mean to the left. I'm gonna tell you soon why. The reason is because when we are here, if we had the map on this side, we would not be able to bank. And what I do is I do 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back with my scroll wheel as I have it set up. It depends how you set up your sensitivity. So I do the same with all of the accounts. I added them all on each account. Yeah, I put them in clan because when you have entity hider on, you can actually choose to hide your clan mates or not. And I have them in a clan that is not mine, but you should do it on your own clan if you get kicked or something. And then you will be able to see your accounts. Now here's the other trick. With entity hider on, I cannot see other players, right? But if you enable player indicators, I have it set up in a way that the non-clan members are red, and I draw tiles on the players. So now I can see the players even though I have entity hider on to save resources. So I'm gonna enable that. Usually I do this using the auto escape to do it quickly, but I wanna show every client on the screen. That's why it's a bit slow. But with alt escape it would be just spam. I think spam clicking the settings should not be something bad because it's out of the game. So now you can see that the other players have a square red indicator. Telling girlfriend, how much? 10k? Oh, another thing that we needed to enable that I don't have enabled is the idle notifier. So let's go ahead and enable the idle notifier. I don't do it for the Runite accounts because I really have to watch those accounts. So I really should not depend on the idle notifier. I'm just going to enable idle notifier only on my Amethyst accounts. And also I use solid red. I don't use flashing red because then I would have an epileptic attack or something. Let's go ahead and turn on here the idle notifier. So yeah, guys, if you have more questions, you can type in the chat. I will go ahead and check the chat once again soon. Not sure if I missed any. Higher the resolution, the smaller the client. Yes, that's true. My monitor, for example, has a maximum unofficial supported resolution of 6880 by 2880. After that, it goes blank. All right, let's see what am I missing. I think I'm not missing anything on this Amethyst out. So let's go ahead and start doing Amethyst. We are now doing Amethyst. It should be pretty AFK sometimes because I have the expert mining globes on all of them, so I have a chance to get more than one Amethyst per spot, like you saw on the first, right now on the first client. But on another client, I did not get the same luck. It's like a 20%, I think. You see, so easy. So I just need to click the ones that are idle or the ones that pop out the XP. And to bank, I just click on the bank over the inventory. That's why I moved the minimap. Now let's go ahead and work with the Runite ones. This one is interesting. Okay, so I have in favorite 491 and 492. I'm not sure if having sorted by member rewards is the way to go. Let me try. Because I scroll down all the way and there's a spot where you can connect 490, 91, 92. Those are the words I'm gonna use. So I just added 2 favorite words so I can have extra words to hop on. And they are not that like the main servers, so they should not be so full of people trying to mine Runite. I'm gonna add timers, and I'm gonna sort the timers by time left on the timing. I think it's the time tracker plugin. I put 6 minutes because in the mining guild, that's the spawn time for the Runite. 6 minutes, and I set the sort order ascending time. So that should be able to tell you if you are, you know, if your clock is going to expire in order. Alright, so we have some idle clients. I'm gonna click them real quick. I usually drop the gems, but I'm not gonna drop them because I want to make them as AFK as possible. I'm gonna be working on the Runite accounts. I have the timer notification. I'm gonna turn that off because I don't want to be like disturbed. I should be actually watching these 2 accounts. I should not get either an idle notifier or a timer notification. And that's it. Let's gonna add 8 timers here too. Let's gonna delete. There you go. Now I have a total of 16 timers, I think, that we can use to time the Runite rocks. I have done this with 4 accounts. Like, I don't know how to explain it well, but I would add another account at the opposite side of the, like at the right side of this client, so that 2 of them can share the same timers, something like that. But this time we are going to use these 2, and we're gonna use more timers. What we're gonna do is go to word 478, 479, so we can actually watch which word have Runite available. If there isn't any Runite, then I will go to 480 and 481. Keep working on the Amethyst oats as they get idle. And now we have 481. So let's go ahead and hop with my top account 481 as well. And let's go ahead and type 481 in the timers with the arrow, down arrow, play, and 481 with the up arrow. And let's wait for that one to time out. Why do I put an arrow? Because sometimes a rock take too long. Like I don't put it in pairs, I put separate timers. So I can know when they are going to spawn individually. Another player actually sniped the Runite rock, so they got the rock. Let's go to the next two words, 82 and 84. And if you guys want to, you know, participate also and watch my clocks, I don't mind if you guys use my clocks and try to get the Runites. I'm not sure if you guys can see my clocks though. Not sure if they are too tiny or too big. We got the 482 up and 482 down timed. I turn off window notification, but it still makes lots of sounds. I think it's in the notification settings of the Runite settings, I think. Let me go ahead and check for you. Runite settings. I think there was an option for sound notification sound. On the Runite settings, there's one option that says notification sound. It says native, custom, and you can turn it off. Alright, let's go ahead and continue to hop through words. 84, 85. And so on. So that's the trick I do. To have 2 Runite accounts and 8 Amethyst accounts. Soon I will have 9. Alright, there's no resources here. Let's go to the other 2 words. There's no resources here either. And we keep hopping and so on. Runite accounts can make double or even triple the amount of GP than Amethyst if you are focused enough. Obviously I'm streaming, so I'm not so focused. But sometimes you can have bad luck if the servers are full. And you might earn something similar, still similar to Amethyst. But there has been times where I got, like, for example, 600k, 800k per hour. It all depends on the luck. Let's go to 92 and 78. And I just keep, you know, clicking on idols accounts. And as you can see, some of them, not all of them, but some of them get more than 1 Amethyst. And we even though we did not get this rock, we time it out. We time both of them out, and that was worth 492. 492 up. Even though I did not get any, I'm gonna time them so that I can snipe them later. Was another player that took it. I do entity hider even on Runite rocks. There are 2 rocks. I put 1 account in each rock. If there's only 1 rock, then I hop into it with both accounts to get a higher chance of getting the Runite. So we have 479. Let's go to 479. Let's go ahead and play. 9 up. Now we have some timers, as you can see at the right side, which we can use to jump into those wards when the timers are about to expire. Remember, the Runite rocks are about 6 minutes of room of spawning. I like the methods that are like guaranteed GP, not luck based. Yeah, so if you are doing Herblore, for example, it's dynamic, it's not a static profit. But if you do, for example, magic trees or amethyst, then it's more static, like it's more possible that you always get a very similar rate. Of course, it depends on the market. Now, Herblore, I don't know, you know, like I haven't done it for a while, so I don't know how much the market fluctuates. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's good or not for profit, but if many people are doing it, there's a chance that you get less profit, or you cannot sell for an offer and you have to lower your offer or wait to sell. I don't like that kind of gameplay. I prefer to sell as fast as possible. Hey, thanks you for the subscription, King Bongo. What's good? So you know, I like, that's why I chose woodcutting, because it is something that is for sure I would get this amount of GP. There's no uncertainty. Let's go to 484, and I think we have to hop soon to the world 481 to get the bottom rock. I think we are late, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with one account. Actually, let's go with both. Go ahead and play the 484. 481, nobody's, well, I don't know if somebody's here because I turned off entity. Let's go ahead and turn on the entity here. I mean, let's turn, oh. And I closed one client accidentally. Alright, let's go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and boot another client with my keyboard key and log in quickly, and now you will be able to see how I actually log in. That was an accident. I meant to click on the settings icon. Let me check if I'm correct on what you can say. Let me go ahead and play. The timers are more important, so let's do the timers first before logging in. Woodcutting oaks is so boring. I mean, woodcutting in general is boring, but at the same time, if you do it on multiple accounts, it can be fun. It can be like a catch-up minigame. Let's go ahead and finish these 2 rune rocks. Let me see if I remember which number. I think it's account number 10. Let's go ahead and log in. As you can see, I have an auto typer. Your account has not logged out. Okay. And it's probably number 9. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and play the timers for this Runite. Now we have time to check. Maybe the account is still not logged out. Let's go ahead and try again. I have to fix it also on the... There we go. Actually, you guys did not see the login screen. I wanted to show it, but yeah, OBS did not show it until the title changed to the name. Let's go ahead and go to the 492. I mean, if you are on F2P, willows are good. I think there's a tick tree on free to play. I'm not completely sure about it, but I have a feeling that I heard something like that. But once you get paid to play, I mean, there's the Jew trees which are AFK, but it's not really good XP either way. Tick trees are the best if you wanna, you know, level up only a few accounts. Alright, we have 492. Will spawn soon in a few seconds. We have to click on that. Let's go ahead and turn off the entity hider like I wanted to do. And now let's click on the... Well, actually, it's 492. I don't know why it did not spawn. What the hell? Am I missing something? I have to check that out. That's weird. Usually they spawn on 6 minutes. Hopefully they did not change the spawn time. Is there a quicker way to log into all of them? I use the auto typer on my mouse. Let's go to the 479. I don't know what happened, but I think maybe I typed the wrong word. So on 479, let's go ahead and remove the 492 timers because probably I typed the wrong word. 479, they are spawned already. Some people use software to automate the login process, I do not recommend that because usually those softwares are not, good to have in the background once you log in. Oh, let's go ahead and add 179. We did not have it. 479. Bottom. There we go. So, if you use like a script-based software to automate stuff, I do not recommend doing that to use as a login method. There are people that do that, but when you are multi-login, I do not even recommend having such programs installed, even installed. So what I do is I have a memory mouse that, like the mouse with the memory buttons that you can type something, and when you press that button it auto types the emails and the passwords. That's how I set up my logins. I wish I could show you the login screen. I think I can actually do it now. Let me log out. As you can see, for example, I just push a button for login, and then I push another button for password in my other second mouse, and as you can see, it auto types. And I can log into my account without having to type myself. That saves a lot of time. I might, I would show on my upcoming videos, I should show how I log in into all of my accounts. I'm just still writing that episode because I have so many things written in it. I'm gonna edit once again and remove some for other episodes, and just discuss the more relevant ones I want to discuss. I have two mouses, but I don't use two mouses to play. I have two mouses, one for the emails, which is the one I use to play, and one for the passwords, which I don't use in case I accidentally click the button, although the email is also something that should be protected a lot, similar to a password. Alright, let's go ahead and play this one. Actually no, wait, we have to go to port 81. There we go. Yeah, different emails, but it's actually the same email. If you have seen my first episode, then you would learn that you can use the same email, just adding a plus sign before the @ symbol and a digit after the plus sign. If you have not used that digit, then you can use that login information for a new account. You don't really need different emails to play. You can use one email. Now, is Miners Guild F2P? There's an F2P part, but it's just iron rocks, I think. Now, I do not recommend, for example, if you're going to make 20-30 accounts, I do not recommend having the same email on all of them, because if you get hacked, then it will be easier access with one email. If your email gets hacked. I think I got distracted a little bit. Let's go ahead and play 482. Let's go to 479, which is just the next word. Yeah, when I'm streaming, I feel like I play a bit slow. But when I'm off stream, I feel like more focused. But eventually, after some hours, I get tired, and even though I got used to play with 42 accounts, even with less accounts, if I play too much, then I get inefficient as time passes by if I'm doing something that requires attention. How many hours can you play for? I mean, I really don't know. I can play all day, but taking some breaks. Like, before I feel tired, like off stream, I can play like 5 hours while watching other videos. 5, 6, 8 hours, 10 hours. It all depends. Right now I will be working for tomorrow's giveaway prizes. I'm gonna be playing quite a bit until I get 20 million GP and a bond, which is what I promised for tomorrow's stream. Can you mine Amethyst with 42 accounts? Amethyst is a bit less, or I would say a lot less AFK than magic trees, because they have an AFK of around 1 to 3 minutes, I think. Sometimes even less. And magic trees are more like 2 to 5 minutes. So 42 accounts with Amethyst is pretty unrealistic in my opinion. But with 10 Amethyst accounts, they would be making the equivalent of about 30 magic trees accounts, something like that, or maybe a bit more. So just with 10 Amethyst accounts, so just put that into perspective. You can earn 340k, around 300 to 340k per hour with Amethyst, and with magic trees it's around 100k to 140k, depending on the wood cutting level. Gonna time that one. So I'm aiming for a maximum of 12 Amethyst accounts, and after that I'm gonna go ahead and use everything I earn for giveaways, for bonds, to keep probably combat accounts memberships. Probably I will do some crabs, maybe Nightmare Sun if I get the patience to do it, but I think that won't be the case as it has a lot of requirements, and crabs are about 10 minutes AFK. Sometimes it can be more. Hey, 480, let's go ahead and add that one. 480 up, 480 up, 480 down. You can see I'm timing the rocks so that I can snipe them with the timers. So is there a skill you would recommend train instead of wood cutting to start? To be completely honest, I would recommend you watching the money making guide. 489. I will send you the link once I get a chance. If you don't know which guide is it. Mining, you can do mining, but you need like a backup account to help you with the membership, because you will not be making good amount of GP for membership unless you play a lot. I mean, at first I also did mining and I paid for my membership for $11, and then I did the gems at the Shiloh village. You can do the Shiloh quest and use that one account to make good GP to cover the membership of other accounts. That's what I did, I think. I really don't remember how I started everything in detail, but I think one of the things I did was mining gem, and it was pretty profitable because the red topaz was around 4k. I'm not sure if it's still that price. My Discord is over. If you can send it to me, sure. Let me go ahead and finish these rocks. Let me go ahead and go to 481 to see if I have a chance to get the rocks. And while I mine that, I'm gonna go ahead and find the Wikipedia for you. I mean, not the Wikipedia. The guide. Money making guide. I'm gonna post it in the chat in case somebody else needs it. I'm gonna go ahead and click play. I did not see when the rocks is depleted, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the time quickly. Alright, I think I lost the 482 rocks, so let's go ahead and eliminate and add 2 more timers. Let's go to the next words if we have luck with other rune rocks. Not sure if I missed them or if I clicked on them. I don't even remember. So you see, I get spaced out if once I keep playing. Like right now, I don't even remember if I actually click on the Runite. I think I actually clicked, and I eliminate the timers because I did not remember. Because I'm doing so many things that sometimes I forget, and then I remember later on. So that's the money making guide. You can see all of the methods that people post on the wiki, and you can see that there's an intensity table. If it says low, it is possibly AFK or very AFK. I recommend checking for those methods. But I was recommended to do woodcutting by another multilogger called Sortrox. That's why I stay doing woodcutting. I already started woodcutting, I think, but I stay doing that. But yeah, you just need to find your own method that you would like to do for the next months. It took me about 7 months to get 12.99 woodcutting. So it takes a while. It's not like from one day to another you will be able to do something big. And if you have to, you probably have to also pay membership with your money first if you wanna accelerate the process. Because there's more money makers on pay to play. But once again, if you actually know what you wanna do, you should first skill what you know the skill that you wanna do. You should do it on free to play first, if possible, and then reach a comfortable level to do later on pay to play. Like, you should not do pay to play right away until you find the method that you want to do and that you are sure that it doesn't depend, for example, on the market for you to make a profit. Because if it depends on the market for you to make a profit, and then you do pay to play and you find out that you cannot make as much as you thought, then you know you are fucked basically. Okay, let's choose another rock. There's another player, but let's choose a different rock. I can only, well, it's 100k to 140k, depends on the level. It's not really good. You have to play actually 40 hours every 14 days. Although, if you think about it, you can play for 10 days, 4 hours. So it's not that bad as it seems. But yeah, you just need to find the method that you are patient with. There are some people, like, for example, the guy that was talking in the chat, Martin Berseril, is doing rune dragons on multiple accounts, but that requires a lot. Like, you have to do dragon quest, I think, and if you don't know how to do that, it will take you some time as well. 480, I spaced out once again. So I lost 480 timers. I just eliminated, add other timers. Let's go to 484 before they spawn, otherwise I would miss them again. That's why I don't put the notification, because I don't want to get used to need the notification. I want to be always focused on these two accounts, switching words, because there's no notification for when well, there is, but you know, just want to make sure I'm focused on these two accounts, because even with the notifications I might miss, you know, if I get a timer notification, I have to act quick, otherwise somebody else will get the rock. So that's why I don't turn on the flashing notifications for timers. I have to always watch by myself the clocks. So this is a method I am planning to do 4 Runite miners and 8 Amethyst accounts. That should yield me about 5 million, maybe 4 or 5 million GP per hour, maybe. So it will be very easy for me to do daily bond giveaways in the Discord. I'm planning to do bonds on the Discord every day, keep one bond, but I don't want to promise that always because I don't play every day and I'm not sure if I will be able to buy a bond. So sometimes it will be less, like 1 million GP price, which is still good for some people. So yeah, if you join the Discord, I think you join it, you should try verifying your RuneScape name in the verification channel, because only the verified accounts will get the giveaway notification. The first one will be on Monday, and I will make sure it will be a bond. I think it will be a hide and seek with some tips in the Discord chat. You have to react basically to the giveaway message to be able to participate. And only the verified users can react to it. So yeah, as you can see, this is how I multi-log with multiple mining accounts. It's not really something I would like to stream always, because I know some people are interested in this, but for most people, not really something that interesting. I really don't do these streams unless somebody requests me to do it. For example, if they have questions, it is easier for me to speak. And yeah, gonna just go ahead and keep doing the stream until I get tired to stream, until I get the next break. If you have any questions, just type in the chat anytime. Let's go ahead and switch words with these other accounts. '82, '84, '85, '86. As you can see, I don't switch to the same word. I switch to different words, and then when I see a Runite rock available, then I switch with the other account to the same word that the Runite is available on. That's kind of metagaming. I don't know if RuneScape allows metagaming. Like to know the information with another account of certain resources. But I know also there's client chats for Runites as well. So I'm not sure what I'm doing is good or not. Right, we have one account, one word that is about to expire for 79, but let's try to find another word quickly to see if we find a rock before that timer expires. Are you ever worried Jagex might flag one as bot in so many reports? I mean, if they were going to do that, they would have done it long time ago. And I always really be careful with the way I play. Also, another reason that I do giveaways is because I'm not wealth oriented. I'm more of like trying to get as many capes and stuff like that, while keeping membership, of course, with the GP. But my main goal is not to make as much gold as possible. That's why I dump all of my wealth. Right now I only have like 4 million GP in my bank that I saved in case I need a bond. But I give away every weekend like 40, 50 million maybe. 50 million GP, 40 million, 30 million, something like that. Every weekend. Because I don't want to save a lot of gold. Because I don't want to be misjudged or to raise a red flag or something. So I avoid to have too much gold. I just want to have enough to keep the memberships going, and that's it. I really don't need gold for anything else for now. Maybe in the future I will need it for year, maybe player versus monster year, PVM. But I'm not really worried, and if I do get flagged, well, or get banned for some reason, I would just be patient and just, how do you say, appeal it. Of course I will appeal it, but I will just patiently wait until I get unbanned, if ever. If not, then time to find another game. I guess. I mean, I say that because it's easy to say, but I'm sure the people that have been banned unfairly, they must be thinking like, oh no, now what I'm gonna do with this quarantine. So I truly hope that they find a way to, you know, unban people that has been falsely banned fast. But at the same time, that's hard because there are so many people that say that they were banned, falsely banned, and then they get caught, how do you say, off guard. And they actually have logs of you doing illegitimate stuff, and yeah. Some people are, you know, those people that say that they were doing nothing bad when they got banned and they actually were doing it, it's making the process of recovering accounts slower for everybody else that gets falsely unbanned. Yeah, the subreddit is full of it. Yeah, I think that's the problem. That's why it's very slow. If you get false banned, to get your accounts back, you will get them probably in 1 or 2 weeks. Unless you are streaming and somebody from Jagex is watching, maybe. I don't really blame them. They have a lot of stuff to do. They have a lot of bots. They have, you know, too many things at hand. Now, can they make a better system? Probably. But you know, they are very secretive about what they do, so there's no way that anybody can know how they can make it better. If there is a way to make it better, because keep in mind, this is a game from almost 2 decades ago, at least RuneScape 2. So the code underlying the game, it might be very hard to implement modern stuff. So I kind of understand. When they do updates, sometimes they cannot, you know, they take long. 482 bottom rock. Let's go ahead and add that timer. Go ahead and keep searching for more rocks. The only way I would make people watch my multi-logging gameplay is by doing giveaways, to be honest. Because killing is not something that streamers, not many streamers that have a lot of viewers do. Some of them do skilling, but most of them are more like player versus player, player versus monster. That's where the content at. If you are not doing either of those, then you have to do giveaways, get viewers. And I'm actually trying to build my Twitch channel around giveaways to later on have some good content, maybe player versus monster or multiple accounts, who knows, and do giveaways at the same time. But for now, I'm just chilling, doing skilling, and that's why I don't stream as often this kind of streams, kind of gameplay. Made like 2 ppm accounts at the same time and posted progress on YouTube or something. I think that would be a really popular. You know what the thing is, that I could have made progress videos since I started to multilog, but I really did not know that was a thing by then. Like, I was new to RuneScape still, like a few months new. If I knew that, I will very likely would have done progress videos. And it would be a lot of them because it took me 7 months. But then again, when you think about it, if you are doing skilling progress videos, what you gonna report on? Like on the next level of woodcutting, hey guys, I'm still at Magix, I'm now 90. Hey guys, I'm now 91. Like, also those progress videos for only one skill, like, probably would not work that well. On the other hand, doing PVM would be different, so yeah, maybe I will have to research a little bit on that before starting to do those kind of videos. When Group Ironman comes out, you can do solo Group Ironman or something like that. I mean, the first thing that I have to clear is if that would be allowed, because I'm not sure if that can manipulate somehow the high scores. If I do get to be good, and then the high scores will be taken by only one person. Obviously, I'm not that good, but just in terms of like theories. Like if somebody is really good and they do the Group Ironman and they have a lot of accounts at the same time and they get the high scores. I heard that the high scores, you have to be careful, you cannot rig high scores either with multiple accounts. So yeah, I think that might be a problem. And I'm sure it will never be officially addressed as acceptable or not. Because I don't think, well, I don't know, maybe there are a lot of people will start to do solo Iron, Group Ironman, I don't know, who knows. Maybe I'm talking, how do you say, maybe I'm talking too much and maybe multi-logging will be bigger. I feel like posting pictures of my multi-logging accounts have inspired so many people that multi-logging is getting popular every day. Like, not only because of me, there are other multi-loggers as well. But there were so many people on my pictures on Facebook that were not aware that multi-logging was acceptable, like legal. And I bet many of them will start to make new accounts. I think that would be really popular in like multi-logger community, especially since it's seen about EP at that point. It's just gameplay. Exactly. I would do it, but I need to make sure that it is acceptable, like it's not against the rules. And I would do it live also because I don't know much about the game. I would like viewers to help me do stuff. I don't know, give me recommendations maybe. Or maybe I can watch Iron Man guide and record offline and just upload progress. I don't know, to be honest. Which would be better? Probably do some streams and like a hybrid, like some stream and some videos. I think videos would be good for casual viewers, but streams are also good to prove that you actually did stuff that you are talking about in the video. I would do kind of a mix maybe. A lot of YouTubers stream and post the stream highlights on YouTube. Yeah, that makes more sense. I forgot about that, about highlights. Yeah, that would be better. Like I can wait, those people actually play on Twitch and then put clips on YouTube? Because if that's possible, then that means Twitch doesn't care. Well, if they are affiliate and Twitch doesn't care that way about duplicate content as long as it's not live at the same time. I'm not sure. I really don't. I'm bad, reading rules. I'm even lucky that I'm not banned on RuneScape because I fully understood the rules. But in other aspects like TOS and stuff like that, I'm very bad. Like in streaming TOS in Twitch, for example. Really don't know what's acceptable or not as a streamer yet. Lots of YouTubers do that. That's good to know then. Now, I suck on the game, so I'm not good. Like, if I make even one Iron Man, it would be kind of boring maybe, because I don't know what to do really. I'm really bad at the game itself. I'm not sure how a series like that would go, to be honest. But many people watch Iron Man guides, I guess. I think that would work. Watching a guide on the side and getting help from viewers if I do it live as well. Hey, what's good? Under construction, TR, maybe under construction. Just drop in to say thanks for the guide on setting up Runite for multiple accounts. Really increased my ability to run multiple accounts at the same time. No problem, you're welcome, bud. If you have any questions, you can also ask here. Ask away. While I'm doing this stream. Norman videos are huge. Because people watch them as a guide, I think. Like, oh, this streamer is doing this, I will do that as well. Seems to be more efficient, etc. But I don't think I have the brain to do my own methods. Like, I don't know about RuneScape, to be honest, that much. Hey, what's good, Sword Trucks? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, brother? By the way, Sword Trucks is another multi-logger. I think he has about 7 fucking max accounts, right? Combat max. I don't know. He's always at the Grand Exchange flipping items. Alright, 484. Let's go to the 484. Sometimes there are things that get me down. Also, another thing to make money that I don't really share is flipping with multiple accounts. Although I would suggest doing it on pay-to-play accounts, not on free-to-play. But I don't do it, so I don't really have many tips on that. The big ones aren't guides. Wait, let me go ahead. Don't miss that rock. The big ones aren't guides. People watch to see progress of the accounts. Like, you have to heard of Swampletics. Yeah, but they do unique stuff. Swampletics did a Mauritania, something like that, region locked Iron Man. So it's something unique. I don't have the brain or the time right now to do something that unique, to have like those ideas. That's why they are big, in my opinion. I'm sure there are other Iron Man that are more normies and do normie stuff and still popular, but the biggest ones are, I think, outside the box. And I don't have that kind of brain. Getting full void in pest control. Hey, good luck. Let's see what's next. I'm spacing out because I'm not used to. It's been a while since I stream and do multiple accounts at the same time. The last time I did was with 42 accounts, I think. I don't know why I'm spaced out even with 10 accounts. Let's go to 481 to not miss that rock. I'm usually more fast on the rune rocks, but I don't want to put too many timers or I will be too busy to chat. Let's see. All they do is stay in specific place and do Iron Man there, which is super ineffective, but they are won the Rune Fest awards. Yeah, I have seen they even make RuneScape commercials with Swampletics or something like that. They must be making big bucks. golden gnome. Golden gnome. You think I will get the golden gnome for the most multi-logged accounts? I don't think so. What is the gnome really gold or just like material painted in I don't know, in gold paint or something like that? It looks painted, right? So imagine if they are foam and then I win one, and when I go home, like I put them in a hot place and they start to catch fire, or if I sit on them it breaks apart. That would be funny after all the effort to get that gnome. I have to even travel to Runefest to get it. Well, some streamers like what's the name? I forgot his name. He's popular. The streamer that shouts and stays like that. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. He did not go to Runefest, and I'm sure they delivered the prize. But then again, what happens if the gnome get lost in mail? I would rather travel. I forgot the name. He always shouts on Twitch streams. He's very noisy. Let's go to 481. He shouts with the nerd shout. In your opinion, what is the best monitor size for horizontal setup for 8 accounts? I would say no smaller than 32 inches, in my opinion. If you want to have, you know, good, like if you want to see the chat and the text, you should have a big monitor. If you are going to force the resolution to be able to fit more than 8 clients in one desktop. And if you get an ultra wide, it's better. If they are 2K resolution like mine, you can probably force them to a very high resolution. My original resolution on this ultra wide screen, I'm actually on an ultra wide screen. I just arranged the OBS to be on a 180p. But it's not really what I'm looking. What you guys are looking is not really my layout. So my original resolution is 3440 by 1440, but I can do up to 6880, 2880. So it's duplicated, the value is duplicated. And I'm not sure if that's because it's 2K. If it was 180p, I'm not sure if I could reach that level. And maybe if I get a 4K monitor, maybe I can get more resolution than that. I don't know. I might try in the future to get a 4K monitor. I also know there's a Dell monitor that you can do 4 separate monitors. I don't remember the model right now, but I think that's the next monitor I want to buy if I buy another monitor. It's a square, but you can separate 4 desktops, 4 screens actually, 4 monitors. And it's also 4K. I don't know what's the real limit on NVIDIA control panel with those kind of monitors. RC is a lot less AFK until 77. Hell, RC. Who the hell wanna multi-log that? I mean, if you wanna do it, go for it, but damn. Even with one account, I mean, I heard the legends, I have not even attempted it. It's very hard, imagine with multiple accounts. So picture in picture of 4x. Yeah, I think something like that. Like, it's actually like 4 physical monitors, 4 physical inputs, and they separate. Or even you can have one. I don't think you can. It's one HDMI. I think it's like 4 HDMIs, and then you get the 4 separate, or DVI, whatever, and you get the 4 separate signals. Let's go ahead and move this 484 down here. There we go. Let's go ahead and time it. Time this one as well. Probably just as easy as woodcutting, mining, fishing. Huh. Rune crafting, are you okay? I don't know really, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't tried it. But I don't think it's more FK, for sure it's not. But yeah, there must be like a way to make it multi-login friendly. Probably with using Alt Escape and hoping you don't get a ban if you spam click. Bloods are basically yeah, but bloods you need a high level, right? Like, for example, if you want a multi-log, I would suggest to train with only 1 or 2 accounts until you get enough level for those AFK methods. Only 77. I mean, 92 is halfway, so 77 is not that bad, but if rune crafting is slow XP, then... And it's the wilderness, right? The blood runes is in the wilderness, or is it in a safe place? 77 first, so it's still pretty messed up. Bloods are safe. Oh, then you're talking. I thought it was a wilderness altar or something like that. I really not checking even the information on rune crafting. That would give me a headache, but maybe, who knows in the future. Imagine having 20 untrimmed rune crafting capes. That's the definition, really. You know, I have no life, but that person must be like... Yeah, that would be crazy. Safe. Sea is safe, okay. My next goal, my realistic next goal is 12 mining capes. I'm not even adding more yet, because mining is very slow. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is, after the 12 mining cape, the 13 and up account, we'll be doing crabs to try to get the 3 combat capes, the 3 melee capes, and maybe even the range. That would take long as well, because crabs are not good XP rates compared to Nightmare Zone, for example. Hunter is probably the worst for multi-logging. Whoa, I even forgot about that skill, Hunter. Been a while since I heard that. Construction, mining construction. And then have multiple houses with the 99 construction. Flooding the house. How do you say the house list? RSL houses. Do you actually need to pay GP to have your house listed on the house, how do you say, bulletin board or something like that? There is. Getting BCPs. I don't even know what is a BCP, bro. Like, I'm really noob in anything not woodcutting or mining. I know about crabs because I wanted to wield my dragon axes, so I needed to do level 60 attack. That's why I know about crabs, otherwise I would not even know about crabs. So imagine. Hey, I think I missed the 480, go to 479 before I miss it too. There we go. Bandus sheds plates. I heard about Bandus. It's the one that's with the spikes, I think, right? I mean, at least I have seen them. 20 million drop, that is like 1 from 250, but you can kill him in like 20 seconds. So you have to kill him 250 times and probably you will get a kill with that drop. I mean, for me 20 seconds is nothing. I play all day. So yeah, that doesn't sound so hard, but how much is the combat level requirement? And do you need quests? I think that's the problem. in my case, because I wanna do combat level on like 20 or 30 accounts, because it is 2 times more AFK than Magic's. You just need the combat levels, only 1 quest needed. I will research on that then. But on 1 account to do bandos and kill every 30 seconds, that would be nice. To do some bossing. But 484, the money making guide has him at 2.3 million per hour. It's pretty good, that's more than Rune Dragons. But Rune Dragons are more AFK though. I think Rune Dragons are 1 million something, right? Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm talking shit. I haven't checked the prices for a while, so I don't know how much they are at now. Maybe 2 million. But they are very AFK. Rune Dragons are AFK. Now, here's the thing. Why I don't right away want to do Dragon Quest and all that, Dragon Slayer, whatever, and then go ahead and do Rune Dragons. Firstly, because I'm not wealth oriented, and even if I was, I can be confused for a gold farmer basically, because that's what gold farmers are doing. They are trying to get as many Rune Dragon accounts as they can. So I would like to do Rune Dragons, but not in so many accounts, like maybe 2 or 3, just to see how AFK those are. Maybe I will get addicted, and who knows if I keep adding more and then I will get banned for the first time. Whatever, but that's why I try to give away my gold on giveaways and stream every trade. I don't do offline trades, so I'm not sure how I will do with the Discord. I think I will record videos for every giveaway, and I will do a maximum of 1 bond per day in prices. 481. Well, the thing is, the term farm gold is used for people that sell gold. And you know, I don't want to talk about this subject much because obviously it's against the rules. So I don't like to use that term. There are people that save gold for non-illegitimate purposes, like they just play legit to save gold just to have it and flex it to other people, or just to have it for resources, stuff like that. Now I don't need to save gold because I'm just doing Amethyst, and I don't need to invest to basically do what I do. So I just actually pay on the memberships with the gold, and then after I don't need them for the memberships, then I just saved it up for the weekend giveaway streams. That's why I give about 30 million, 50 million every weekend. And now I'm planning to do 1 bond giveaway per day on Discord. I have to check how should I do that. I'm not sure if I should be making short live streams, maybe no. I would not really have time to do that. And I want it to be Discord exclusive as well, so more people enter to the Discord. If you don't get banned on 8 miners, I doubt you would get banned on 4 dragon outs. And that's why I'm doing other skills first, because to prove that I'm not doing it just straight away to get the most profitable methods. I'm actually going to do max combat even without doing Rune Dragons and move on to another skill. So maybe if I have the patience to do skills later on, then I will eventually do Dragon Slayer and of course Rune Dragons. But I have other stuff to progress on before that. I wanna try to get as many AFK skills 99 as possible also. As long as you don't like selling and such, since you already gain it. Yeah, but you can get misjudged, I believe. I'm not sure. I would not risk it, to be honest. I would not save too much wealth if my accounts are low level, because you will have your eyes on the eyes of, you know, the moderators on you. Probably. I don't know. I don't really know. They are too secret about what they do. Just, you know, theorizing, talking theories about what might happen. But there are people like Sortrox, for example, that flip in the Grand Exchange with multiple accounts, and I bet he's making big amounts of codes. And he's been in the game for a while, so I'm sure he's not in danger. But if you are new, you find a way to make GP fast, and you try to save as much as possible, I think my recommendation is to just try to keep the memberships and not try to get as many gold as you can. Just try to keep the memberships if you want, try to get more accounts if you want, and just progress through them patiently without aiming to get the most gold. Just get enough gold to buy the bonds and keep your accounts. At least that's the way I play. Obviously I'm doing Amethyst now, so I get a lot of gold, but I give it away when I have spare gold to avoid saving, you know, too much wealth in my account. I don't think I will get in trouble, but I also don't, for example, if I have 100 million, or let's say 1 billion, if I have 1 billion GP and I'm proud of the 1 billion GP, and one day a person enters into my account and steal that 1 billion, then I will feel like, oh no, I lost so much GP, so I will feel like I don't want to play anymore. In some cases, some people feel that way. Plus, there is the risk that you can get misjudged, and people might think like you did it on purpose. You gave the details to another person to do the sale or something like that. So that's why I don't keep gold in my account, even though I have them with two-step authentication and stuff like that. But yeah, I just don't want to risk being in that position. It's like, you know, having a lot. If, for example, if I had 99 skills and somebody can enter my account to clear my skills, I would not play anymore. So that's why I'm not GP or gold oriented, because I'm sure if I have a lot and somebody wipe my accounts, I will feel like there's no purpose anymore to play. I mean, that's how I think, and I respect if you guys think other way, but yeah, that's why I play this way. How do you plan on maxing the combat assuming Nightmare Zone? I don't know anything about Nightmare Zone. Sortrox, maybe I will ask Sortrox to be my mentor, because he did Nightmare Zone on multiple accounts. But I'm fine doing crabs at the beginning, at least until 70 or 80 combat, because I will do at least 20 combat accounts on crabs, because it is very AFK. Yeah, I will contact you later, Sortrox, maybe next year, and I get all my accounts to level 70 or 80. I really don't know anything about Nightmare Zone. I know some basics because I did the quest in my main account, and I know you need a potion, and I know you deposit coins and whatnot. However, about bosses, which ones are AFK, I know there's a guide. I just haven't looked into it because I'm not really interested right now in doing Nightmare Zone right now. You don't need many big quests before it becomes AFK, and you only need 10 million gear-ish. Sounds good, doesn't sound impossible. Let's see, and actually Sortrox, I don't know if you know, but you were the person that recommended me to keep doing woodcutting. Otherwise, I would be doing other thing, not woodcutting. I don't know if you remember how we met. I was in the Grand Exchange and I had a line of odds, and you say, "Oh, you are another multilogger," and then I ask you like, "What skills are FK?" And I think I was already starting to do woodcutting, and I already knew about magic trees. But you told me, "Hey, do woodcutting, fuck it," and I just went full in woodcutting. Otherwise, I might have done mining maybe, or maybe another stuff, but on less accounts, of course. I would not have reached 42 accounts for sure if I did other skill. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, 482, I think I already mined it. Starting to get space out, because I'm not actually, you see, I started the counter of 482 up, and it was not even spawned yet. I'm messing up already. Feels weird to stream and multi-log, I said. Been a while. Alright, so let's go ahead and time this one. 482 up. Multi-long. That sounds weird. Oh, I have to go to 481 as well. Yeah, so my next goal is to have 12 Amethyst odds, and after that then I can focus on my next goals, because I will have eventually the 99 mining capes on 12 accounts. Sale. Somebody says Sale. So this is a mess. Right, 481. Holy crap. Just keep messing up my timers. 479. 482. Started. The one that I needed to start. There we go. Let's go to 479 before somebody else take it. Yeah, and Crabs is AFK, but Nightmare Sun is even more AFK. So I guess having that time of AFK will probably help me break the 42 accounts record, although I don't think I will get 40 Nightmare Sun accounts anytime soon. Probably in the next decade. Alright, 479. I forgot to click on this one. We have 484 as well. Spawning right now. We are behind schedule. 20 minutes AFK. We could probably do 100 accounts. I have 100 accounts actually. 100 outs. And I passed Halloween event 100 times to get the blue skin. I think I messed up on 484. I'm very late for 484. Yep, they already got it. I'm full as well. Let's delete the 4. Oh, not really delete. Let's leave it there. So yeah, that would be fun to have so many Nightmare Sun accounts, 20 minutes AFK. And you know what I noticed as well? That, you know, I recommended enabling GPU to improve performance. But I got a 12 core CPU now, so it is quite the opposite. Like if I enable GPU, I don't know why the resources increase. And if I disable the GPU, the resources go down. Probably because my CPU has enough processing power. I will make a video on that later. I have so many things to talk on episode 4, that's why I have not finished to write it, because I already got too much material to do on one episode. I just wanna, you know, put them in the order that they should be in. Really a mess. So I'm behind some months since episode 3. The models are so unoptimized for GPU. Probably. I don't really know much about that. But I remember when I had a 6th generation, I even made the video. 2nd episode, I think it is. That my i7 6th generation and an external 1070 Ti required me to enable GPU plugin so that I can actually gain some resources space. I can lower the resource usage by enabling GPU, and I did, and I recorded, and I showed it in episode 2. Now in episode 4 I will show the opposite. Probably if you have a very high core amounts GPU, then the opposite is better, having the GPU disabled. The problem with the GPU disabled is that you have a less field of view. At least the camera, you can still use the camera plugin, but you have the default field of view. You cannot increase. My GPU outperforms my CPU, so I normally do that. Yeah, but here's the thing, I have a 280 Ti GPU. It's not like I have a 170 or the same 170 Ti or anything. I have a 280 Ti, which I think is the most, right now is the most powerful, I think. I'm not sure, I think there's new ones coming out soon. Ampere, I think it's Ampere architecture, but I have a 2080 Ti, and to enable GPU and getting GPU usage go up on a card like that, I'm not sure if I need to optimize my card, maybe. Okay, I just messed up once again. So yeah, it's like, I don't really know the reason right now why that happens, but I will try to research it a little bit more. And I will show it on the next video. I really probably will never know the reason because I don't really know much about how computer works themselves. So I will just show the video, maybe somebody in the comments will say why, who knows. How much EPNR you think you make Amethyst mining? If I'm focused, I should be making about 340k per account if I'm focused. Well, of course I'm streaming, so sometimes I have been idling for too long on some accounts. So if I had, for example, 10 Amethyst accounts, that would be about 3 million to 3.4 million GP per hour. If I have 12 accounts, that would be around 4 million maybe. So 1 bond per hour. So trust me, mining is very slow and it takes a long time, so you need to find a better strategy before you do mining. Now, of course, there's the mining level 75. You can do blast mining if you are not on many accounts. You can do wood cutting on some and blast mining on the side. That gives you, I think, 600k if you are good with it. At level 75 mining, because you can get Runite in the blast mine. And it also depends. The problem is it also depends on the price of the dynamites. So I think recently the dynamites have gone down in price. Or they might have already gone up again. The last time I did, it was very low, like 50 or 70 per dynamite. And I remember other times I used to pay like 200 or 300 per dynamite, so. But like I said, you just need to watch that money making guide. Check if the methods are not dependent on market, on the grand exchange prices. If they are not dependent too much on that, then it should be good. For example, Amethyst, for example, even though I don't need to invest in items, it's very stable on the market, in my opinion. Like it's like does not change a lot in prices. Also, magic trees are also stable. I think another stable item for fishing, for example, is anglerfish. They just change by a couple of 100 GPs. Not like they drop a lot in value or anything. You should just find your own method. But I suggest for low level accounts to skill them first in free to play. Do not try to make so many accounts in free to play, of course, because that can raise a flag as well, probably. In my opinion, you should not do too many free to play accounts. You should do maybe like 4 or 5 and then eventually member them and then add more accounts. Rinse and repeat. That's how I've been doing it anyway. It's not like I decided to open 10-20 accounts in the same month. I just did it slowly. Like when I knew I was ready to play more accounts, then I registered the accounts. The only time I registered a lot of accounts was when I wanted to reach 100 total accounts, and I think I registered like 25 in one day to reach 100. That's the most I have registered in one day, and I did not have it with any trouble. How would you get the red flash over the account when it's idle? You go to the Runite settings and you will see something that says, let me check, flash. It says flash, but when you hover over it, it says flash notification, and you put solid until cancelled. Also, you have to make sure that you have the idle notifier plugin on. Go to 481. Make sure you choose the solid one, because if you choose the flashing one, you will have a seizure if you have many accounts. There was no solid option before when I was playing with 42 accounts, and it was crazy. All of them were flashing, like when all the accounts that they were idle. If that was like the penalty. If you are too slow, you will get a seizure. So many accounts flash. So I tried to be fast and not have too many flashes. But now they added the option to have a solid color, and that makes a big difference. It's way more easy on the eyes. Hey, imagine, I almost turned into a bull, man. Like red color and then flashing. Oh shit. Almost punched the screen. But yeah, plugins like that most people don't know exist, even when they are multi-login, and that's why I made the guides. Because I also did not know about those plugins when I had like 10 or 12 woodcutting accounts. That's why I thought I reached my peak performance for multi-login, because I had to rotate to actually bank magic trees. I had to rotate the camera, zoom out, zoom in. It was a hassle to do on 12 accounts, and I did not have any idle notification. I did not have any I did not even have the woodcutting plugin enabled. I don't remember. Maybe I had the plugin enabled and it showed woodcutting in green and red. But it is way more efficient to have the idle notification, because you don't need to really put attention to the screen, to the window. Would be nice if you could change the color from red to something more neutral. Yeah, that would be good. You have to go to the, how do you call it, the GitHub of Runite to suggest that. I actually sent a submission for these timers to be in order of expiration. That's why they are this way. But somebody else already posted this like 2 months before me, and maybe I helped boost it. That's why it got updated and got now the ordered timers. Just need to go to GitHub. You don't need to know too much technical aspects to contribute. You just need to, find the, tell what's your problem and what is the possible solution to your problem, and that's it. That's what I did. You don't really need to know coding to submit like a fix. I just recommend finding Runite, the Runite website, the authentic one, because there are so many fake ones, and I think they have the GitHub link. I go to 482. I'm late on that one. Hopefully soon I will get my 9th Amethyst account, which is this one I'm using for Runite. Have 88. This one is 85. It would be nice to have 9 Amethyst accounts, and I mean 10 Amethyst accounts and 2 Runite miners. That would make more than 12 Amethyst accounts. If you have good luck with the Runite rocks. I have made up to 800k when, of course, when I'm not streaming, up to 800k per Runite account. So it makes about double to 2.5 the amount of GP compared to Amethyst. Train up fam. Any advice for anyone starting now? What to do with odds? I would say first research what you really want to do, because you can start training a random stuff and then find out that you wasted your time because it was not what you really wanted to do. I would say instead of jumping right away into doing random stuff, research a little bit. Check the money making guide, this is the link, and check if there's a method that you think would be viable to do multiple accounts. Intensity, if you have many accounts, try to get the low intensity methods. But if you are free, if you're starting, then just train the one that you actually want to, the skill that you actually researched. Train it into a respectable level, and then go ahead and pay for the membership, or try to. I don't think it's too easy to get the gold in free to play to get membership, so I suggest to pay at least 1 or 2 accounts once you get good levels for the skills that you want to work on. I paid my membership only 2 or 3 times for all the time that I've been playing, but it was because I knew it was more effective to do it that way. For example, when I started to play, then I paid for the membership. When I came back from traveling and I lost all of the membership status when I was woodcutting, I paid for 2 or 3 accounts to start again. Obviously not everybody can pay, but yeah, you pay is a very fast way to level once you get respectable levels on free to play. And I lost that stone. Let's go to 481. No problem, you're welcome. You can watch my multi-login episode if you want for more tips. I'm really surprised that you guys are still here. Do you really find this kind of stream enjoyable? I really feel like I get tired, and I imagine viewers just watching. I'm not sure if they get too tired. Say yes. You are a weird breed then. I'm just kidding. It's interesting. I mean, I like to show off my progress, but when I'm doing the same thing, for example, I'm not gonna stream the same thing tomorrow. Right now I'm streaming because the last time I played was with 8 accounts, I think, and now I'm playing with 10, for example. That's why I decided to stream. And also, if somebody requests me to do a stream, I can do it if I'm not busy. It's tiring when you do it yourself. Bro, but it is addicting. Like, I cannot really explain. Like, for example, the guy that entered earlier in the chat, he has so much progress. For example, Rune Dragons, he have like 7 accounts Rune Dragons. And I don't really aim to do Rune Dragons, but just to see that kind of progress makes me wanna compete. Like, this is a competitive game. So I understand people that even tells me like, I have now 20 accounts and I have this progress. I'm like, wow. Like, for example, OSRS was also one of my influencers. Like, when I thought I had like my maximum number of accounts at 12, I saw OSRS have like 20 accounts fishing or something like that and buying so many bonds. Then that made my achievements look like shit and motivated me to do more. So I like to see that kind of stuff. Obviously, on the other hand, what I don't like is people that, for example, watch my tutorials and start from zero and get bigger because whatever the method they use, it worked for them. Then they start to message me like, oh, I'm better than you now. Then of course that's like kind of an ass move. I still enjoy it, like it's funny, and I still find it as a challenge. But yeah, there are in some cases I don't get jealous, but I do get mad. Like, bro, you learned from my videos and now you are like flexing on me just to piss me off, basically. But hey, it's still fun though, because it still motivates me to to spark that challenge spirit. Like, it's a competition. This game is a competition. Everybody trying to get as many skill XP as possible. What's Hydra letter 4? I'm not sure, bro. I don't even know what's Hydra. I think I know. Maybe the 3-headed monster? I'm not sure. Yeah. So I remember the monster, but I really don't know what the letter does. Maybe armors? I don't know. 6 meals for the leather. For 82 play, I click on the wrong one. Also, I'm clicking on the wrong timers sometimes because I cannot really read much the text because I have a high resolution. I still can know kind of what it says. Maybe you guys can see it more clearly because you have them zoomed in with the 180p resolution. But in my case, it's clear, but it's not. It can be confusing. So if I increase the resolution, I cannot even read the chat if I do that. Let's go to 479. Let's go to 484 with another account, and I click 485 accidentally. $479 top. Let's go ahead and add that timer. I did not have it. Bro, I'm messing up big time. There goes 484 top, 484 bottom. Like, you see, now I have so many idle Amethyst. Like, sometimes I have a brain fart. Like, I'm doing something with the timers and I messed up and I just, forget about what I'm doing until I reorganize. And I cleared the wrong timer. I just lost a timer there. You can use OBS to zoom specific part of the stream. Can show you how later. Yeah, I know that I can do a monitor, but at the same time that would take some space on the screen as well, and I usually don't really watch, like, For example, if you could pop out the timers, then yeah, that would be useful, because I could put it in another virtual desktop and then I can put the monitors on this desktop. But since they are in this desktop and I'm clicking on the clients, then they will just go over the monitors. And also, if, for example, if I pop out the timers, how would I be able to click on them? If they go to another virtual desktop, I would need an interactive monitor that I can click on and it can react to my clicks. But yeah, I might use monitors, for example, if I'm chatting or stuff like that. But the faster way to do it, I don't know if you can see. If I want to read a quick chat, I don't know if you can see my magnification, maybe not. I'm just magnifying. Yeah, I bet you cannot see because it's out of the window capture. And I would need to show, let me go ahead and show the stream if I can. Maybe not, maybe I cannot do it. Yeah, I cannot show my screen, I did not add it. Let me see if I can add it real quick. Display capture. Alright, let me go ahead and feed it to the screen. I think we are Gucci. And I just do this. I don't know if you guys can see now. And then I click here, public, and I read the chat and whatever. I'm really not that social in games, so I don't use it as often. But yeah, this is my layout right now. Not the same as you guys can see. This is a wide screen. We go ahead and alright, so yeah. Give me a minute. Alright, there we go. I was checking if the OBS was okay and the chat was okay. Okay. 481. Nobody took it. So I usually fill all of the timers when I'm not streaming, but I have to focus a lot. So maybe I would make a video on it and make like how much. You know what I think would be good? Like there are so many videos, for example, doing a certain skill and then showing after 1 hour or after 10 hours showing the gains. Maybe I could do that like every day, like a diaries. Like, look, I played today 10 hours of Amethyst and this is how much Amethyst I mine and how much I earned. There are so many people doing videos like that on one account and they get so many views. I don't know why, but maybe that's a thing for many people. Like they just want to see. Should probably try some X hour goals instead of like 100 hours of Amethyst on Y accounts. Yeah, so we can do like short videos. Obviously I'm not gonna show the 10 hours, for example, if I do 10 hours, but on my average game of the day, like I play around 8 to 10 hours, I think. I just don't notice because I do other stuff. So I can just record what I'm doing and then edit and say like, yeah, I played 10 hours and this is the results. That's what some people do. To keep, you know, my channel alive before I create more episodes, because I really don't have too much time to write the episodes and to record. Once I get them written, then I just record them quick. Because I have a studio equipment, so it's easy for me. I don't need to even go to a studio or anything. Like, you can notice the quality of my first and second episode is different for the third episode. Because on the first and the second episode, I did it rushed and I was too busy. So I recorded straight from my PC. It's the same microphone, but it's not with the same setup, with the same console. But on the third episode, the audio quality went up because I actually had time to record. I actually had time to prepare the proper equipment that I had. It takes more time to set up and to transfer the audio files. But eventually it is a better audio quality. I just lost another timer. Let's go ahead and scout for words. I really think people don't care much about audio quality though, so if I have to do something fast, just to explain something short, then I don't mind doing it with the PC, with the microphone connected to the PC, which is less quality. But for the guides, I feel like it's better and more clear to have a higher quality audio. That's why I've been holding into the first episode to have a good quality one as well. That's at 479, up and down. Let's go ahead and time it, up and down. Let's scout for more words. Oh, we got 487 and 488 is on fire. Let's go to 488 because there's nobody. It's more possible that we can get the resources. And after this, let's go to 487. If there is still the rock. Let's play it. 487. Yep, there's still one rock. Must be the player trying to get it as well. Let's get 487 bottom. Go ahead and play. There we go. Now we have our timers back. Very easy to get to time the rocks. The problem is to focus. It's been a while since I done this. Since I done Runite and Amethyst. But like everything, it just takes time to practice and to focus. Alright, let's go ahead and scout for more words. No, actually, let's go to 481. By the way, I also make music, and I've been thinking to stream while composing music, although I'm not sure if that's a thing or if people really watch that. But that's like another idea I have in the future. Like to compose and stream. They get feedback from the users. Although I really don't like people giving me feedback about what I compose. I like every piece to be from myself. Like, I think that's why I failed in the music industry when I was in Puerto Rico, because I had even artists, big artists that are more popular now. I was recording for them, but I just did not took those opportunities because I had to work with another person, and I don't like to, you know, I like to get ideas, for example, if it's a client, but when I'm composing, I don't like people to say, for example, right when I'm composing, I don't like people to say, oh, lower the volume of this instrument or change the notes or whatever. I don't like that. I feel like It's not my work anymore. So that I miss so many opportunities in the music industry because of that. I think that Mo 5 does that. Yeah, I think so. I think he did a track that he deleted and many people liked. I think, yeah, that's why I remember about that Mao doing live streaming. And I can make, you know what I do? I do not compose the beats, like I do not make the drums or anything. I just make the melodies first. I just build the melodies on a piano, and I can make like, for example, in 1 hour I can make 10-20 different melodies for 20 different beats, and then I build upon those melodies I create. I separate the highs, the low notes into different instruments, and then add the drums and stuff like that. That's how I work, and I feel like that's why I was able to make 50 beats last year. I made more than 50 beats. Well, I made around 48, I think, 48 or 50 in my channel. I gave away for free because I have so many beats, and I wanted to increase like clients. But RuneScape happened, and now I'm fucked. Now I'm not doing so much music as before. And also I'm working from home. I was more busy working from home. Like my brother was in the process of renewing his company, and you know, the accountant also is a bit late on stuff, and I have to help him validate some stuff like the employees' time, punch times and stuff like that. So yeah, but now I have a lot of time because of the virus. His company has less employees now, so it's more easy. I mean, less employees for now. Later the employees will come back. That's why I don't do daily streams, because I know later, like on the week, I will be more busy. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I just got stolen. Bro, let's delete this timer. Let's go to 484. I'm distracted. 484 is dead as well. Let's go to 479. So that's why I love AFK stuff, because AFK you don't need to be, you can be distracted, you will not miss much. But stuff like Runite mining, that is a bit semi AFK, but you have to still take care of timers and stuff like that. Then you can get, if you get a single moment of being space out, then you can miss that timer and everything else is a mess. My music composition level is like 25 at most though. You compose music as well? That's cool. I would be interested in seeing something like, I know there's many tutorials online, and I know there was a big following when people made beats for videos on YouTube. Like Mr. and PC, I don't know if any of you guys have heard it. They were so popular just making beats, beat making on YouTube. It was a thing, it was a big cliche. Like everybody started to make beat making videos, and they would explode in views. And I missed that opportunity because I actually was making beats already. I just uploaded one beat. I got like 30,000 views in a few days, and that's a lot for the 2007, I think, was the time I made the beat. And I just stopped doing it. I don't know why. Maybe I did not think, like many people, maybe they did not think YouTube was going to be a big thing by that time. It was already big, but it was not as big as it is today. The first viral video, I think, only had like 1 million views or something like that. When I watched it, like the fat kid falling, that was the only viral video for a long while, until the Coke and Mentos videos came out. And that's where the viral trends started, in my opinion. So yeah, there were so many opportunities to start in YouTube I did not take. I could have made a beat making channel, and I would have done okay because I started early, 2006 or 7. But it's those things like, for example, like Bitcoin, like nobody believed in it until it got to 20,000 in value. So it's kind of like those things. And I actually knew Bitcoin when it was about, I think, $1 or less. And I even built a PC that I could mine on, and I thought like, why would I mine 1 Bitcoin per day? Because it's only $1. I don't want to do that. Imagine if I mined 1 Bitcoin every day and got 300 Bitcoins and saved them until today. I would be a millionaire. But yeah, everybody, I'm sure the people that knew about Bitcoin by then did not believe that it was going to explode like now. That's why I don't like investing in the stock market. That's not the lifestyle I like, to be honest. I tried it, but because there's something that is called like fear of missing out, and I learned that in the process of doing I think I did some stocks. And right now, sorry about that, right now I was thinking about doing Royal Caribbean when it was at $20, and I said if it lowers more then I will get it, and then it exploded to $30 again, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going. I don't really need to be into that lifestyle again. I don't know, I don't like it. Some people like it, some people like risks, and they get rewarded a lot. Like if somebody spent like $10,000 in Royal Caribbean when it was $19, they would probably become a millionaire if it go back to 100 something where it was. So yeah, I really don't like that kind of stuff. I like to be relaxed, even if I'm not even if I'm not making a lot. But yeah, for me it's enough what I'm doing now. Now what I would like to do is explode. I'm doing the giveaways on Twitch, and I'm looking forward for my channel to explode even higher, and I don't have anything to lose there. That's why I like it. And I meet new people, more people. Like basically RuneScape, from like I'm talking like I don't like investing, but RuneScape is kind of an investment itself. Like if I wasn't playing RuneScape, I don't think I would be streaming. And if I did not invested this time playing RuneScape with this many accounts, then I don't think I would have, like, how do you call it, like presence. Like there are many people that know me that I did not know, that many people knew me, like they just say, hey, I saw you in the interview. But now I just posted a Reddit only for the 20 woodcutting accounts. It got 500 upvotes, but so many people know about it because I also posted on Facebook, and that also helps a lot my streams. So it's kind of an investment as well for my streams. And I found out, like, if I do giveaways, people are crazy for giveaways. They like giveaways. And of course, I'm doing it in free-to-play worlds where making GP is hard. I was like, the first giveaways I did this month, it was at the fly fishing spot. So basically the players just AFK fly fishing while watching my stream. So I think it was a good spot to choose, like a good strategy, better than Grand Exchange. Now I moved to the Grand Exchange because some people were already complaining that I was spamming every weekend. I was ruining their fly fishing activities. So I moved now to the Grand Exchange, but maybe on Sundays I will keep that tradition of harassing some fly fishing fishermen. I even throw when I finish the stream, I end the stream and I don't show it to the stream, but I just start to snowball all of them with all my accounts. I just arm the snowball and start throwing snowball to every fisherman. And they get more pissed. Because imagine having the sound on and then you hear is flax, flax, flax because of the snow. I'm not sure if for fishing you use sound to know when an account is idle, but on woodcutting you hear the tree falling. So many people have the sound enabled. Imagine you're at fishing listening to something and then and since there are many noobs there, I think many of them have the sounds enabled. And I basically spam the audio spectrum by doing 20 accounts snowballing at once. That's funny. Obviously I don't do it too long because I don't want to be how do you call it, an invasive behavior, maybe like spamming. I just do it for like a minute or two and just leave. Yeah, well, I feel like, you know, many people think like, tell me like, why are you doing so many accounts? That must be boring. Many people think I do it for gold, and many people think I just do it for the achievements, but it's also been a lot of fun to, you know, to have many accounts, and I have met so many people also. So there are other perks on doing this, not only you know, progress. That's why I don't even mind to XP waste just to go around the Grand Exchange and throw people. And thanks to that, I got also the interview. I'm sure there's so many multi-loggers. You guys don't even know. There's so many multi-loggers that just play the game and that's it. They don't go to the Grand Exchange or anything. And because of I did that, I just go to the Draenor village and stuff like that. And then I found the person that had the connection with Chrome so that I could get my first interview. I wanted to do the interview before that, and I even asked some people if they knew YouTubers, but the person that approached me with the offer did not even know that, so it was like a random, like just from me walking around Draenor village and Lumbridge. So if I was a person that only skills or only cares about gold, for example, then obviously I would have not gotten into those opportunities. I am planning to get another interview, but not yet. I'm not sure if Chrome is up to do that. I would like it to be a controversial YouTuber, for example Sir Pooger or something like that, because people would assume, oh, this person plays cheating, and then when they see me playing legit, they get surprised more. Like there's more there's more surprise. The factor of surprise is higher if you get, for example, your video on those kind of channels. People will say, oh really, he's not really cheating and he's in this channel. So it's like kind of like, I don't know, it's controversial also because some people don't believe that I don't cheat. But it's kind of like a way to get viral as well. Like more people will know about you. Then, for example, if I start to interview people here on my multi-logging channel, which is not something that everybody search, then it won't get the same traction, even if I had many subscribers. So I think the Chrome interview was really done at the perfect time. Alright, 479. Let's go to 479. We are in 479. Alright, let's go ahead and do the 479. Bottom rock. And I think I will finish the stream soon because I'm gonna take a break. But not yet. I will wait a little bit more. If you guys have any final questions, you're welcome to do it. Otherwise, you can also join my Discord. I don't have the command of Discord right now, so I think the description link works. Although some of you already contact me on Discord, so but just in case for future viewers of this video, check my description for the Discord, and if you have more questions, I am available there. Alright. I think I'm done with the Runite odds. Let's go ahead and close all the timers. Let's go ahead and check how much I made. I was inefficient in my opinion, very inefficient. I could have done better, but yeah, I wanted to, chat with you guys more. So on purpose I did not add more timers, or that would be very hard to manage while chatting. So I made about 500,000. Now I don't know if Amethyst, I think I did not have any Amethyst on the bank. So it should be like a way to show. Yeah, so basically I made similar to Amethyst with the Runite. But if you play efficiently, you can make up to 2 times more. So we made 500,000 on all of the accounts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 millions in the time I stream, which I don't know how much. Let me check. Alright, I have been streaming for 2 hours and a half. Very inefficient, I think, because in 2 hours I should have done this amount, because this Amethyst is 300k per hour. But hey, I was chatting with you guys and it was fun, so thank you for watching the stream. And like I said, you can contact me on Discord anytime for offline questions. You can also check my Twitch. Wait, give me a second, what the hell? Somebody subscribe, Prime, and maybe I missed it. What? Yeah, we'll check that later. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream, and you can contact me on Discord for offline questions. I'm not always doing this kind of streams unless I'm doing something different. Today I was doing something different. I wanted to show one of the things I'm doing recently. Hope you guys enjoyed, and also make sure you check my Twitch, samurai_PR, for the weekend giveaways. Tomorrow we are doing, I think we are doing 20 million. No, wait, how much? Yeah, maybe 20 million prize pool, and a bond or 2 or maybe 3, who knows. It depends how much I make from here to tomorrow. So samurai_PR on Twitch for the giveaways, and I will probably stream another multi-login stream once I get my Amethyst number 9 and another Runite account to do 9 Amethyst and maybe 2 or 4 Runite miners. I'm not sure if I'm even talking with sense right now. I'm a bit fatigued. So see you guys in another stream. Thanks for watching.